Yo, what's happening, people? What's happening, people? Good to be here. Good to be back. How will it be? I feel okay. How's everyone doing? Who's in the chat? Ibrahim in the chat. Come on. How's everyone doing? Wonderful, wonderful day. As you can see, um, we're out here in the dunya. We're out here in the dunya, man. Like we said, man, we're out here in the dunya. Before we hit this video, please hit the like on the video. Shout out to Shahid in the chat. You know what I mean? Wagwan, he's saying, what's up, Aussie Joker? Shout out to you. Yes, Eric Morales, no work today. Yeah, no work today, mate. Weekend. Uh, hey, Saeed. Shout out to Shankara. You know what I mean? Big up yourself there. Best team in Europe in terms of form. I think Bayern Munich. And again, today, absolutely unbelievable today. Wow. Just for me, up there with the best at the minute. Saeed, Henry, Aguero, Suarez, pick one. For me, it's got to be Aguero, innit? Aguero for me is just unbelievable. Um, but yeah, man, best spring player of all time. Wow, of all time, it's got to be. Do you know what I mean? Well, I think it's got to be the '99 team. You know what I mean? The '99 team, 2018 Chelsea 04 teams. A lot of people in there. But guys, it's a Q&A, guys. Before we start the Q&A, please like the video, guys. I want you to like the video, guys. Share the video. Please share the video. And yeah, man, we're gonna answer as many questions as we can within the hour. I'm gonna get Flawless in a bit at 7:30. He's gonna jump on with me, and we're just gonna keep answering as much questions as we can. Should United sell Paul Pogba and replace him with Eduardo Camavinga? I think Eduardo Camavinga is very, very young, man. I think that's very, very harsh to put Camavinga. I think you mean Camavinga, isn't it? Or is it Camavinga or is that Camavinga? I think there's two, isn't there? Yeah, I think that would be very, very harsh to put him on there. So for me, not really, no. Where's Nuruddin hiding? Get him on. Yeah, man. Hopefully get him on soon. Hopefully he can be on. Neymar, Mbappe. I think you got to say, for me, I'm still Neymar fan, me. You know what I mean? Were you watching the Bayern game? Yes, impressive. Very, very impressive. Lewandowski again scoring goals. You know what I mean? United are the team for me. Big up, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Please like the video, guys. We're going to keep chatting and just talking, man. Talking. Saying we need Werner. We need Sancho, Werner, and Pochettino. I think we do, mate. I think, is it going to happen all in one summer? I don't know. I really don't know. Saying excited for Premier League, 100%. I'm excited, man. Football's back. I hope you all excited, guys. Football's back. You know what I mean? You can see live football, you can see entertaining football. And yeah, man, like, you know what I mean? It's going to be brilliant, man, just to see football back at its finest, man. You know what I mean? Talking points, going to be more podcasts, going to be more content, guys. I'm excited, man. I'm very, very excited, man. You know what I mean? Timberland's on McTominay. I think Timberland's just about, mate. I think Timberland's has got something about him that, you know what I mean, that would say his thoughts on Dembele or Raul Jimenez. Dembele, I'm not too sure, mate. I'm not too sure. Injury track record, it's not the greatest. It's not the greatest track record, you know what I mean, in terms of what he offers. So for me, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm really, I'm not sure. Shout out to Manic Flora. Big up to you, mate. I want to get as many few questions as I can. Missing the FIFA ages, but yo, listen, man, I'm missing it as well, man. I just don't know what's happened, man. I don't know what's happened. Do you ever buy the new shirt when it comes out each year? I did Liam last, sorry. I used to buy it every year, but I just stopped, man. I just thought to myself, man, we're not getting anywhere. You know what I mean? Why do they deserve my money? Even though I do buy a season ticket. It's crazy, man. Shout out to Tanner, much love for Bosnia. Come on, United. Come on, Bosnia. Very, very respected country, man. Big up yourself, Tanner. Hope you're doing well. Let me know where you watching from the world, guys. Let me know where you watching from the world. That would be very, very good. What subject do you teach? Various subjects, mate. Yeah, excuse me, that's my voice then. Very subjects, guys. Before we start the video, we'll start the video now. But please like the video. I'm watching you right there. You. Please like the video. It takes 2 seconds. Share the video if you can. And yeah, man, we're just gonna keep answering questions. Coutinho to Arsenal, says Anas Abdi. That's a very, very good one. If you were to get him again, if you were to get him on Partey in the summer, boy, then I can respect Arsenal fans. I really could. Good news, bro. Bines Malik says, "Good news, bro. Football back, yeah, 100%, man. 100%, man. Um, Biggest club in London. Don't be biased. You got to say Arsenal, innit? You know what I mean? Living in Minneapolis now, things are getting rough here. RIP George Floyd. Yo, listen, everyone, spam out the comments. You know what I mean? If you want to do that, RIP George Floyd, man. It's very, very. It's getting a bit crazy out there, man. And you know what, man? Fair play to the people out there. You know what I mean? Like people are talking about all the looting and whatnot, but that's anger, man. That is anger and frustration. And you know what I mean? By any means necessary, you have to get your voice out there. And sometimes it's gonna do through bad things, but I do say to the people, you know what I mean? Do not maybe so loot the places where you would need it the most, and you know what I mean. The community uses it the most. So but for me, you know what I mean, RIP George Floyd, man, it's getting crazy out here in the dunya, man. I always say, man, it's mad in the dunya, and you know what I mean, we got to look after each other, man. We do have to look after each other. We got to unite, and we got to, you know what I mean. It's just a crazy world, man. And people in Minneapolis, man, I salute you, man. Absolutely salute you. Coutinho to part. Thanks for super chat, by the way, Zay Massey. Coutinho party to Arsenal. Hope Ollie beats Jose. The PT to first is not so special one. Listen, I don't know how you get confidence, man. You need to worry about Lacazette, mate, in training, thinking it's the Henry, mate. When he's 29 and scored no goals, hardly ever. So don't chat to me about thingy, mate. Lacazette. That's all I can say to you. But continue party to Arsenal, I'm not too sure. Um, da, 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 da. Ciao on UK, big up yourself. People watching from all over the world. RIP George Floyd, like I said to you, that would be unbelievable. That obviously that is a case that we know we are fond of right now, and which rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Saying, can we get Messi with his contract saga at Barcelona? Absolutely no chance. Guys, please smash a like on the video, share the video, please. Jude Bellingham or Jack Grealish, Jack Grealish all day long. I don't know the hype with Bellingham, mate. When he comes up with thingy, then I'll respect him. But nah, mate. Big up Zay with the super chats. Yeah, man. Big up people. You know what I mean. Big up anyone that give a super chat. I really, really appreciate it. But I will be keep answering questions from every single person. Um, keep getting your questions in, guys. That'll be brilliant. If we can get Sancho, Werner, Koulibaly, Poch, Pogba, and Brugge gives a full season, we can win a treble. Wow, that's very, very optimistic. That is very, very, very optimistic, and I don't know if that would that happen. Should Pogba start against Spurs? Thank you very much, South Akzav, if I'm spelling that right. Yeah, man, I really would want it to start, but it's a case of how does Ollie, you know what I mean, go with the kind of a how did you disrupt the flow? Does he go with Matic has been doing so well? Then you know what I mean. It's a case of for me, you go by your best players. That's for me always been evident for Man United. You go by your best players, um, and yeah, man, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? You're here to win the games. It's all about winning games. I don't think anyone's going to be bothered about winning pretty football. I really don't. Opinions of Aguero being a Premier League great, but never winning the Premier League Golden Boot. Like I said, we had that opinion with that guy that was saying Scholes and Michael Carrick. Not Scholes and Giggs weren't the best ever. Like, you know what I mean? Who are you to prove that? And Aguero is just it's criminal that he's not won a Premier League Golden Boot. You know what I mean? But for me, one of the best all for me, he's got to be the best foreign footballer that's come to the Premier League. Has to be, man. I don't know who comes close. Maybe Henri comes close. You know what I mean? I can't see. Um, Try and get different questions in, guys, because I keep seeing Pogba Bruno, Pogba Bruno. Please get another questions. Well, hello there, big guy. I mean, always in the chats every week. Predictions for the Spurs game. I think it's going to be tough. I think Harry Kane's back. What's his name? I forgot his name. Harry Kane's son's back, so it's going to be a lot of tough. You know, I mean, Bergwin's back apparently, so they're going to be fit and ready. You might see a different Dele Alli. You know what I mean? I think it's it's one of them for me. I think it's going to be a tough game, but if we can rise to the challenge and we can just go in there with a game plan, with a set of tactics, believe in ourselves, I think we can win, man. I think we can win. I think it's anybody's game now. It's not going to be as simple as it is, but it's going to be anyone's game. Another question from South. He says, "What would be a dream transfer window? Striker, winger, and maybe a defender." I think. Did they give you any refund on your tickets, Aaron Morales? Not so far. I don't know what situation. I think they did say they're going to give us the bit towards end of the season. That just means that, you know what I mean, it's a case of, you know, is there going to be any fans there? That's what the question is. Is there going to be any fans there? That's what I would say. But yeah, at the minute, it's going to be um, what's it called? Going to give us our money back. Say thoughts on this George Lewis guy? I have no idea. Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me. Shoaib Ashrat says, "How are Miles better than Aguero?" I don't know. You know, man. People disrespect Aguero, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Aguero saying how to drag City to where they are. Johnny Grimmy, 100%, man. Absolutely, 100%. Saeed, Sam Ingram says, I agree with Matt Goldman. Roy Keane's better than Matt Carrick. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I really don't. I think Carrick was very underrated. Better footballer than Roy Keane. So for me, that's all it counts. All this, like, you know, captaincy, all that. As long as we're winning trophies, mate, that's all I care about. Please like the video, guys. Please smash a like on the video. I appreciate you guys in the chat, but please smash a like on the video. How good can Martial be at Man United? Ooh, that's a good question. It can be as how good he can be. You know, what I mean, that's the key question in this. How good can he be? Is whether he start as long as he can be consistent and whatnot, then he can do anything he wants, man. The world's his oyster, like they say, man. He can do whatever he wants as long as he be consistent at this. Would Ollie need to go if you had a crappy end to the season like last year? 100%. Top four for me has to be priority for him. Has to be priority. If you can get top four, then you know what I mean you've got somewhere, you know what I mean, where you could do a lot of stuff in there. But for me, to get top four, it's gonna be very what's the question? It's a question of like where does he stand? Where does the board stand? It's a case of what do the club want? Like for me, if they don't want Champions League football every season, then surely Ollie has to go. So it's crazy, man. Like what's going on right now at the minute. Josh King is miles better than Martial. I don't know what you're smoking on, mate. But whatever it is, then you need to share it out with everyone. What would be your second alternative, Sancho? What would be my second alternative, Sancho? Ooh, you got to look at the likes of Chiesa. You got to look. Then again, Daniel James is our second option. Like, I don't want a second option. I'm sorry, but I'm not answering that, mate. Sorry, I don't want to disrespect them, but we don't need a second answer. We need Sancho or nothing. If you don't get Sancho, then we've got to look at something in terms of Chiesa. You know what I mean? Right wingers, Lozano's a good option, maybe. You know what I mean? Cheap deal. Can get it for a cheap option. Back five against Spurs, not for me. 4-3-3 dynamic. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. How many Ballon d'Ors will Mbappe win? When Ronaldo and Messi retire. That's all I'll say. Keep getting questions in, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your questions. Werner or Haaland? Werner, just about. Um, getting questions in, guys. Who do you want as manager? Who do you want as next Manchester United manager? If you know that, then if you don't know it already, then you must have been gone from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it has to be Pochettino. Knows Premier League, brings in the youth, stable coach, proves the team every year. Come on, man. Starting first level when we come back. It's got to be at the back. I would go for De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Bailly. I would go for Brandon Williams at left back. I think he will be fit and firing. In terms of a left back, I'd rather have left back Brandon Williams. I would go for 4-3-3 of Fred, Fred, Bruno, and Pogba. Left, Rashford. Right, Daniel James. And I would go with Martial up top. I think that would be a good one for me. Big up Saeed, big up yourself, Harry Law. Please smash a like on the video, guys. I would be appreciative if you do. Bradley Williams or Saka. I think in terms of overall, I think you would go Saka, wouldn't you? Martinelli or Greenwood. It's a good one. I always get this one. For me, Greenwood because of the fact that he's overall better than thingy. Keep getting your questions in, guys. If I'm missing your question, don't spam it, but just let me know that I haven't read your questions. Saeed, Harry Kane should leave Tottenham Hotspur this season and join Bayern Munich and challenge for trophies playing with world-class players. And where should he come? Manchester United. I don't know about Bayern Munich, but Manchester United, come on. You know what I mean? I think we do unbelievable. The amount of chances, Man United have just had no person to put the ball back in the net and makes questions out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to do that. And if you can't do that, then I don't think you should be from what's it called? From to be a Man United striker. And this is no disrespect to Martial, but I just think that you've got to be able to perform at Man United. You've got to do everything, and that's what Kane does. That love from Libya. Watch your videos since day one. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, 100%. Brennan Briley says, Said, we need to play 4-3-3 with one DM. I'm not so sure, man. Without the crowd there behind you, I think people are not going to play expansive football. I think we can go at it, man. I think we can go at it, man. You know what I mean? Big up, met you at Norwich last year. Yo, big up yourself, Liam Last. Yeah, man. Always showing love to the channel. Harry Law says, hope you're good, bro. Yes, I'm good. How are you? What do you think of Victor Osimhen? Good player, quick, versatile, can play across the front three. You know what I mean? I think he's a player for the future. I think he's only, what, 22, 21, 22? Um, so, yeah, I think it's a case of, you know what I mean? He's a good player, but whether Man United are looking at and have the scouting abilities for that, I don't know. I keep telling you, I don't know what Man United want. I really don't know what Man United want, and that's the thing for me. It's alarming. What do Man United want? Is it a case of do they want top four? Do they want to, you know what I mean? Do they want a British player? Do they want it to be kind of a Brexit 11? I don't know, mate. Rance, what do you do? What job do you do? I'm not Rance, am I? You're gonna have to Rance that. Do you ever think you can make a living from YouTube? I don't know. I think right now, you know what I mean. Like I said to you, I've already been sponsored by the One Football app. You know what I mean? They give me an income. Obviously, I do earn my YouTube and whatnot, but I want to say full time. I think full time right now, you would have to be kind of clever with what you do, and you'd have to, like you said, be working it full time and have a kind of a following that will enough to kind of do that. I think right now it'd be crazy if I was just to say I'll be a full time YouTuber. One day though, one day you never know. Would you extend Igalo's loan? Yes, for the right price. No 30 million, no none of that. For the right price, sign him on to the end. If we got it to the end of the season, I'm happy with that. Or we should do have it to the end of the season. But then again, why was Man United? Obviously, they didn't realise that this Corona and whatnot was going to happen, and I understand that. But something should go on where there should have been a mitigating circumstances if the season stopped, or that's not one contract they need to do. Like any mitigating circumstances, if anything happens, now I bet your contract will change now in terms of how things are now. I think it will be a case of what happens now in the future. I think it's going to be a lot of stuff happening now where it's going to be a case of what happens in the future, what's been said. So yeah, man. Saeed Marshall, but then again, to answer the question, I would keep him, yes. Saeed Marshall or Rashford on the left wing. It's got to be Rashford. I think he's more natural on the left wing in terms of I wouldn't want him in a striker. So, Saeed, when you play against Expressions, when he says to me, man, let him know in the comments, man. Let him know. Let him know. Is players underperform? When would assume if players underperform when the season resumes? Is that understandable? Yes, because you haven't got the match rhythm, have you? In terms of you know. Playing week in, week out. You know what I mean? You just got to build your momentum, and that's going to take time. Sign, when should we sign? Who we should sign? Edouard from Celtic. He's a baller. I've heard a lot of him. I've not really watched him, to be honest with you. I need to watch him more. If I can do that, then you know what I mean. Then maybe I can say what he's a baller, whatnot. Guys, please smash a like on the video if you are watching, and if I've just joined, share the video, please, and subscribe if you are new, please. That would be very, very helpful if you can subscribe and like the video, guys. It'll be very, very appreciative. Said, how about Man United repairing Old Trafford and extending Old Trafford into 96,000 seat stadium? That would be unbelievable. But I think this whole stadium needs a revamp. It's very, 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 very old, man. Like it's got a lot of brick walls. You know what I mean? Sometimes the gas is, you know what I mean. The roof's leaking. I've seen sometimes the roof is leaking. It's not very, very. It's not very, very good looking, man. I wish I. You know what? It's good to be a Tottenham fan right now. It's really, really good to be a Tottenham fan right now. You know what I mean? In terms of what their 1 billion stadium they got. You know what I mean? A place where they can have a full area for their bar area. I think it's a quality surrounding, man. You know what I mean? I think fair play to them. They've done it right. So, what do you think about Rabiot? Signing Rabiot. Thank you for the chat, Ty Tim. I think it's a quality signing for Bayern, but then again, is it 2 seasons too late? Is it what we need? I don't know, mate. What happens is we get an upgraded party. You think, oh, is Rabiot worth it? Did he do well at Juventus? Did he? If you can't make your place at Juventus when you've got like Ramsey, I know you got a good midfield, but surely you can say to yourself, you're good enough to be in that midfield. Why not? Guys, please like the video. Please like the video, guys. Andrew Ellis, thanks for you for the chat, mate. Good to see you well. Man United should have a better scout system with non-Brexit FC network system. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But then again, that's what it is now. They're cheap. You know what I mean? They're willing to come. They're willing to sacrifice being a non-starter. It's that's what is what we come to there. That is what Man United are all about, and this is what happens when things happen like that. But yeah, man, guys, please like the video, guys. I hope you enjoy this Q&A. We'll keep going until 8 o'clock, guys. So please stay with us, and we'll be there. Saeed Partey or Ndidi? For me, it's got to be Partey, man. I love Partey, but Partey is one for me. Greenwood or João Felix? Ooh, that's a good one. João Flex, he said, but I think you mean João Felix, don't you? Yeah, what wonderful player, João Felix. But Greenwood right now, I'd rather have him right now, to be honest with you. I think João Felix is not really showing any promising signs. When's the next Straight Jacket podcast? We'll be filming it tomorrow and it will be out on Monday as usual. But once the season starts, we'll let you know when things change. Any thoughts on Ricky when Matic retires? I don't know. I don't know if he might not be a United fan anymore. I'm only joking, but it's one of them. It's a case of like he'll probably find another player to love or whatnot. Hi Saeed, what are your opinions on Sancho? Quality player, you know what I mean? Now it's a case of getting signed him, man. We need to sign a player of his quality, and can we do that? Is another question. For me, it only relies on what Man United want, and again, it's not what we know. Board are absolutely clueless. Thanks for the super chat, Premier Prodigy. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The 99 team only had 3 foreign players in it. What a treble. British agenda is ridiculous. I understand you, but I think then you had a manager of that kind of genius, though. You had a manager who knew how to manage players, who was a tactician. He had good tactics. He had people around him that knew what to do. I think right now, you're looking at players now, are they the same of Beckham? Can you compare Daniel James to Beckham then? You couldn't really compare them, could you? So I think it's a case of what's the word? What for me, you just can't compare them. And I think that era was a special. You had so many players, Gerrard, Lampard. Now you've got different types of players like that. They don't have the same impact as them. You know what I mean? And they were called the golden generation, weren't they? So Marcus Thuram or Dembele, you got to say Marcus Thuram at the minute, but Dembele is a quality player. You can't deny that. What do you think of Samuel Dembele to Liverpool? I don't know if Liverpool would want an injury-prone player. I think he's a good player. I think he would do well at any club once he gets his rhythm. But yeah, it's one of them for me. Did you see the insane backflip in training by Rashford? Yes, I did. Very, very good. But can he do it on the pitch? Let's see. Julius, big up yourself. Been a long time. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Steve. Saeed, last week on the Q&A, I told you to pick an all-time Premier League team with one nation in each position, and you picked an all-time French player in the league. Okay, so which one do you want me to do now? Let me know what you want to do now. Saeed, do you think we can get both Didi and Partey? Nah, that can't happen, man. That will never happen. Is OT still a fraud as it once was? I don't know. I don't think so. I think since Seth Ferguson left, I don't think he has been. And that is just sad, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? How it's got to that, but that's the reality of how Man United are at the minute. You know what I mean? It's a case of, do we have the right footballers in what and whatnot? So yeah, what's your typical match day routine? Okay, so wake up, get some breakfast, get on the tram, head over to Old Trafford, and go meet up with the boys at Hotel Football. We have a chat, relax. If we go food beforehand, we go for some lunch beforehand. If not, we just relax, catch a vibe. You know what I mean? Relax, check out the team name news. You know, team news and whatnot. Debate about it, chat, relax, and then head into the game, and then that's it. You know what I mean? It's nothing fancy. You know what I mean? And yeah, so give Ollie time. He's getting us into the right direction. Yeah, man, we're gonna give Ollie time. It's just a case of how much time can he have? You know what I mean? How much time do you want, man? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, big up though. Would you buy Max Aarons of Norwich at right back and sell Dalot? Ooh, that's a good question. Very, very good question. I like Max Aarons though, I really do. But I don't know if he'd be a case of would he stay at United? I don't know if he would stay at United. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Said, I think Rashford should get the number 7, not Sancho. What do you think? I could see an argument for that. I really could see an argument for that. But then again, it's a case of you've got to earn it, man. You've got to earn it. The number 7 shirt, just as I'm sure he's happy with his number 10 shirt. Like he's happy where he is. You know what I mean? And I think he wouldn't want to change it for anything, would he? Aubameyang makes Lacazette look good. Very, very good question. Very, very good. Thoughts on Frankie De Jong? Very, very good player. I think he's a quality player. I think you know what I mean. Barcelona got a kind of a crazy deal. I think it was it 70 million they got him for. 22 can only get better. I liked him. I like the kind of players that can dictate the ball, but can also dribble, can also do a lot of stuff with the ball. So for me, it's one of them. It's very, very good player though. Guys, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new, and please, please, please keep getting questions in. We're gonna ask as many questions. Flawless will be entering the chat in about 2 minutes time, and he'll be here to answer any questions as well. So big up yourselves, guys. Like the video or whatnot. Can you ever say Ronaldo returning back to United would be a great story? It would be a great story, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. Loan Ethan Laird, give Dallas one more season. If not, sell him and press him with Laird. Yeah, I think that will happen though. I think that will happen. I think that will happen. Ali B says, "Would you have sacked Leno if Ollie? Sorry, why would I say Leno? I think that was a question there. Thoughts, Leno. Would you have sacked Ollie if the season voided? I would have sacked Ollie after Newcastle, after after West Ham. You know, I would have sacked him early on the season, but hey ho, what do I know, eh? After Watford, maybe as well. I mean, what do I know, though, eh? I'm just a fan like you guys. I agree with you, Said and Aaron's podcast that Sancho isn't worth 100 million. I think in the day and age, I think we got to look at how we can improve and make sure we don't hit the 100 million straight away. Like we can't just attempt to go for 100 million. We can't do that. Like we've got to try and go in. You know what I mean? Like and see we can do something else. So I think we've got to look at 85 million first and then go from there. You know what I mean? We can't go in straight away. You know what I mean? So how long have you known Rance? Yeah, man, I'd say a good solid 2 years now. I obviously just met through United Stand and whatnot. So yeah, man, big up Rance still. Jordan Delaney says, "Are you a fan of other sports?" Yeah, man. Tennis is my next best sport. Um, yeah, man. Tennis for me, one of them. Yeah, it's got to be the next best sport, man. I love tennis, man. I think I mentioned it on last week's chat, but tennis for me, brilliant. What else do I like? Um, I like a bit of cricket here and there. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. I don't really watch basketball. Um, I would say yeah, just tennis and thingy. You know, I watched golf if it's the if it's a Ryder Cup, but that's about it really. Du- 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 du. Saeed, should United sell De Gea? That's a good question. That's a very very good question. Um, I don't know. I think you got to give him at least 2 more seasons. I reckon one more season. If he doesn't keep firing next season, then Henderson straight away the season after has to be man. Leno, and somebody says Leno, steady keeper, steady Ellie. I call him steady Eddie. You know what you got to do with Leno. You know what I mean. You know what you get with Leno. You get a solid game sometime here and there. So yeah. Thoughts about Sanchez? Got to go. We need to get his wage bill off the bill. You know, it has to happen. I think Man United cannot afford to keep Sancho again next season. It just cannot happen. Would you swap Arthur or Melo? Arthur Melo. Is that the one from Barcelona? If it is, then Fred, innit, man? I keep Fred, man. Come on. Why would I sell him, man? Thoughts, Ben Stokes, very, very good cricketer. So, yeah, man. I think that's what you mean, Ben Stokes for the cricket, innit? Yeah, man. Come on, man. What is the World Cup, innit? We're England in the World Cup, isn't it? So Sanchez let me down. He did. He did let us down. Also, Q&A combined 11. Okay. David again, Wan-Bissaka, Harry Maguire. Have they got any good centre backs? I don't know if they got good centre backs, you know. Arsenal haven't got any good centre backs. Harry Maguire. Should I give them? Oh, I'll give him Socrates. Okay, Socrates. Left back. Yeah, you got to give it Saka, innit? Saka left back. Okay. Centre midfielder. I'm going to go for a 4-3-3. Pogba's got to be in there. Bruno's got to be in there. And Fred's got to be in there. I'm not saying anything there. I've got a good midfield. And I'll go with, on the left, I would go with Rashford. Aubameyang up front. And then I would go with maybe Pepe on the right. That's my team. Thanks for the super chat, Jibs. He says, after Burnley home, best moment to give Ollie the boot. That's another one. Best moment to give Ollie the boot. I think that was a crazy moment, how he never got the boot then. It's just unbelievable, man. Like how we lost 2-0 to that team and he didn't get the boot. It's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Lautaro Martinez? Quality player. Is going to go to Barcelona soon. Very, 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 very predator-like-esque player. You know what I mean? Can do most things in left foot, right foot, outside the box. He's got to be a good versatility, you know what I mean, in there. So, for me, outstanding player. Guys, please like the video, guys. Please like the video. Subscribe if you're new. I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel. Do you think the Championship players is good? You so get players like Madison, Grealish, Aarons. Yeah, I think Championship has good quality. You know what I mean? It's just a case of finding them and having the best scout system. You know what I mean? For that. So yeah, man. What do you do for a living? Work in education, mate. Do you think it's crazy to win the league now? You can only afford to lose 1 or 2 games. Crazy, man. I think it's more shown that the Premier League's got worse in terms of, you know what I mean? Obviously, competitive is always there, but in terms of how players are coming, it's not there, is it? You know what I mean? I think teams now just not know how to play against. When a certain team has a stride of confidence, it's like unstoppable, man. Like players just almost kind of get into that level of, oh, I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like just own it, man, and just try to do something and just play your game. But it's crazy, man. You know what I mean? How it's getting to that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. We got Flawless in the building.
Yo, what's going on? Do I sound all right now?
Yeah, you sound good, man. You sound good. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm good in it. I was just filming Sarcasm City in it just before, so that's why I was late to this and that. I thought you was gonna message me on WhatsApp, not Twitter. That's all in it. But I'm here.
All right, my bad.
It's calm. You saw the camera and yeah. It's all good. It's all.
Yeah, man. Andrew Ellison.
Yo, salute to you, Andrew. Salute to you. One sec. Man, just trying to sort out the camera. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You good, yeah?
People saying Flawless, who do you support?
Me, United fan, of course. That's silly questions. United, of course. No doubt. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
United, no doubt, man. You looking well, though, Saeed, still. Good day in that.
Yeah, man. Good day, man. You know what I mean? We're out here in the dunya, man. Man in the dunya.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, to everyone listening, do I sound okay to you lot? Just making sure and that the sound's good and that.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, bro.
Sound good, yeah?
I've become a bit echoey. Can you hear my echo?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, let me try and take the AirPods off.
Yeah. It might just be me, innit? It might just be me. Go on, say something else. Now you've gone. Yo, put the point back in.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Say that.
But it might just be to us, innit? Obviously, the people will tell us, innit? If we don't sound good, people let us know.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, man. Someone said, can we get both Ndidi and Partey? I said we can't. It's going to look unlikely
That I don't see why we would get two holding midfielders. Like, I'd take either or.
Yeah.
I'd take either or. Yeah, I'd take either or.
Oh, let's get fresh trim.
Nah, I didn't, I just look fresh. That's what it is. That's just natural. That, get me? I know I'm looking fresh today. Thank you, you feel me? Get me? My guy, salute for that. Appreciate it. I need a trim.
Can I be a mod? Yeah, on this platform, we don't let you do mods for some reason. Abraham or Lacazette. I'm going to go for Abraham,
Ooh,
What's the hype about Lacazette? What is the hype about Lacazette?
The thing with Lacazette is, it's a tough one. I'd have to go Lacazette. Innit? He is a good baller. He's not an out-and-out goal scorer, but I think he's better for the team in that.
Yeah, true.
I think he's better for the team.
Danny Alves or Philip Lahm. Wow, that's a good one,
So Danny Alves or Philip. Different fullbacks, because one played left back, one played right back.
True.
I'm a big fan of both though, but one played left back, one played right back, so it was a bit.
He was a baller, man. He was unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely.
Cohen. Oh, okay.
Put the headphones back in. Yeah. Put the headphones back in and that.
Put the headphones back in.
Yeah. Do that. Should clear it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Say that.
Yeah, that's better.
Someone says Busquets better than Carrick. What do you think of that?
Busquets, don't get mistaken. Busquets is quality, but you don't have the passing range of a Carrick. I think he's defensively as sound as Carrick, but Carrick's passing range is phenomenal. Whereas Busquets was more short passes. Carrick would go play short passes and longer passes as well.
I think Busquets is underrated. He just a short passes. He passes a person that does everything else, and he gets. That's why he's so underrated, isn't it? The fact that he does everything for everyone else's ability. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I hear exactly what you're saying.
Do you think Oli would play 4-3-3? We have Pogba and Bruno back?
Probably not. I don't have zero faith in Oli to get there. He should play 4-3-3. Yeah, against most teams, to me, Oli against most teams now should play 4-3-3. And then when we play in, say we're away at Anfield or away at City, you go with your 4-2-3-1 and play Bruno next to your Fred or your Matic to make it a little bit more solid. Like Bruno's defensively good. Yeah, gives it more balance. Like Bruno's defensively good enough. Yeah, so I would go with that. That's me personally.
200 million by Mbappe, De Ligt, Kane, and Havertz. Wow, 200 million though.
That's very ambitious if you think you get in Mbappe and De Ligt or Kane or Havertz, those three for. Yeah, I don't think you're getting them for that price.
Nah, you're looking at about 500 mil there. You know what it was there. Flawless in the back three. Puyol, Ramos, and PK in the back, or Terry Ferdinand Campbell in the back three. Oof, that's a good one. That one.
Ooh, that's the Puyol's quality. I think Puyol's quality, but out of those three, I'd have to go with Terry Ferdinand and Campbell.
It's got to be in it.
Yeah,
I think they've got mistakes in the back. The other ones have got mistakes in the back, whereas those would just be solid.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Yo, Sax in the chat, Premier Donergy. He says, you can't play Fred, Pogba, and Bruno. The midfield will get overrun. So much you need Scott and Matic. DM in the summer's a priority. I get DM in the summer's priority, but why can't you play them three, though?
Yeah,
it's all down to the manager, isn't it? How you do that. Yeah.
You can, in terms of, I get what you're saying. I think against 90% of teams, United should be all right because they should have 60 to 70% of the ball. So you don't really need a special. If you're playing at home to Norwich, you don't necessarily need a specialist holding midfielder. If you're away to Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, yes, you need a holding midfielder. A DM is a priority to me.
Who would you get, by the way? Who would you get, DM?
Full stop, no questions asked. Party all day, quality, all day, like no questions. All-time Premier League, what, 11? Is that the question?
11,
you asked me, young? My 11. Check and goal, right back Gary Neville, left back Ashley Cole, centre backs Stam, Rio, midfield 3, of Scholes, Keane, Vieira. This is tough. Thierry Henry on the left, because he can drift in off the left anyway. Thierry Henry on the left. Cristiano Ronaldo the right. Striker. Ooh, who would be my striker? We actually did this on From a Third Eye View. We did our
Yeah. Every time we just change it up, innit?
Yeah, I can't remember my striker, but that's 10 out of the 11. I can't remember my striker.
Do you think Neymar made a mistake leaving Barcelona? That's from Raj Gupta. That's a good question, that one.
Yeah, I think he did, because I think he fled the nest too early. He was the next one. He was the next in line at Barcelona to me. It went Ronaldinho, then Messi. Neymar was the next.
He would have been a great.
Yeah.
He could have been a great, though.
Yes. And then he went to go to PSG, and then Mbappe outshining him there. He fled the nest too early to me.
True. Jim says, thanks for the super chat. It's a question for both of us. Rashford and Pogba would ease them in and choke them in against Spurs. Would it be more beneficial to keep the same team playing against City? You go first for that one.
Depends on their fitness levels. Pogba, I probably would, yes. Rashford, probably not. I don't think it's beneficial to play the same team against City, because it depends on fitness levels. Whose fitness levels where? That's how I'm looking at it. Like, yeah.
I think we've got no time. I don't think we have any time, to be honest with you. I think we've got to go for them straight away. We got to go in straight away.
But we've seen the pictures of Kevin De Bruyne, so it depends on who's in shape.
Yeah, trust me, man.
Who's in shape? That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, man. Guys, please smash a like on the video if you're watching. Big up everybody's in the chat. Just a little politic question for you there, Forrest.
I don't really, you know what? When it comes to politics, I don't really follow it like that. You feel me? Like, I don't
live your life, innit, man? Live your life, innit?
Yeah, like that's what it is. Like, obviously, you lot on here, you can ask me anything, but it's just when it comes to even on Sarcasm City, make sure you go subscribe to that.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have to bring you on as well, innit?
100%. I'm here, man. I'm there, man.
We're gonna bring you on. Definitely.
We'll probably leave or stay at Man United. That's the biggest question in the world, that isn't it?
He'll leave at some point. But that being said, I think United bringing in Bruno encourages him, because it's like we're building something. Like, he's looking at Bruno like, wow, your levels, like, okay, this is something good. So we'll see. Depends if we invest properly. What do you think of it?
I don't know, man. I'm hearing noises, man, that he's leaving, man. You know what I mean? But that's what's me. I'm hearing noises that he's leaving.
Yeah, that's never gonna go away. That's never ever gonna go away, ever. It's never gonna go away. Never ever. So I would say, yeah, he'll leave probably at some point, but let's hope it's not.
Yeah. That question links into this one. Did you make a mistake in coming back and sign for the second time?
Depends how it ends.
There you go.
Literally
depends how it ends.
And we've seen the start of the film and the middle of it. We haven't seen the end. Like, say he leaves.
You know what I mean?
It depends, because United have a putting together a serious outfit to me. I think United are only 3 or 4 players away from challenging for the Premier League. We're not that far away. Not at all.
Liam Lass says, players who will finish their careers at United. Wow. It's hard to look at that, because football is so like, you never know what happens, isn't it?
Facts. That's what it is. You never know what it is. That's what it is.
Ab says, would you consider Pogba as a failure at Man United since far 16?
Has he been?
I think look at the management, isn't it? Like, everything's linked with managers, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, he's not been a success. But why I say in his defense is to that, who has been a success at Manchester United? What signing? Who's been a success?
Not many at all. And
people like Wan-Bissaka who've not even been here a full season. That goes to show.
Yeah. That's crazy. Right. How we're already like gloating players already, like that come in straight away when you know what I mean? Like, you would say they've not done anything.
That's what I'm saying. Bruno's played 5 matches and people are hailing him up. It's like, we don't know yet.
That's a bit of an odd question, but Martinelli or Martial, I think one's proven, one's not.
Yeah, I'm a big Martial fan, so I'm gonna go with Martial. Even though Martinelli, again, he's not a striker, is he? Like, Martinelli plays. Yeah. Comparison is him and Rashford. Yes, I do like
cricket, bro.
Yeah, I do like cricket. Yeah, I do like cricket. Obviously, because my family, generation, grandparents and that Caribbean, so it's like anyone who's got Caribbean grandparents, parents will know that it's a big thing in Caribbean culture. So that's why I was watching it from younger, understand it, can play a little bit as well. But yeah, I like cricket. Saeed froze. He's froze. Yo, Saeed. You. Let me leave and jump back out. Can you not still let me know in the live comments? Go to the live comments. You. You
there, bro? Guys, bear with us. Yeah, keep getting your questions in, guys. Keep getting your questions in, guys. Xavi or Iniesta? I would say Iniesta for me. You know what I mean? For me, it's got to be Iniesta. I froze it. I don't know what happened, guys, but big up everybody still here, man. I froze for some reason. I don't know what happened, yo. They know it's man in the dunya, man. Saeed, yo, we're here, man. We're here, man. Big up everybody still in the chat. Like the video, guys. Please, please like the video. I don't know what happened to us, but we both just went out once, yo. You reckon United need to invest in a striker or Martial do the job? I think we need to invest in a striker. I think we do. I think it's a case of we need to get still, you know what I mean, still need to score more goals, you know what I mean? And hopefully that can happen soon. You know what I mean? So, prime Pogba or prime Iniesta? I would go with prime Iniesta, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be. You got rid of Flawless. Did I get rid of Flawless? All right, my bad. Okay, when he comes on, yeah, me. Yeah, there he is. Yo, what happened to you?
I'm back. Did you freeze? Because you froze in it. So I didn't know if it was me or not.
Oh, was I froze?
Yeah, you froze. Yeah. So I had to make sure.
So it both gets us off the connection, does it? All right, I see.
Nah, I left in it because you froze. Obviously, I didn't know what was going on, so I thought, let me leave and then jump back in it. That's what it was.
All right, my bad.
James Floyd, I'm hearing it. You know what I mean?
Man.
But yeah, salute to the person for the cricket question and that. I don't know if you heard my answer, but yeah.
No, go on. I didn't hear it.
Oh, you didn't hear the answer. So yeah, obviously, I don't know if the people them heard it or not, but yeah, I'm a fan of cricket. Obviously, my people, grandparents, parents, Caribbean. So in Caribbean culture, cricket's a big thing. So yeah, I'm a fan of cricket. Watch it, can play a little. Yeah. I enjoy it.
Ronaldinho or Zidane?
That's just personal preference. To me, Ronaldinho is the greatest player I've ever seen. My lifetime. Yeah. But if someone says Zidane, I'm not gonna argue with you. That's preference. Because Zidane's probably is in my top 5. So Zidane different.
Vardy or Lacazette. Come on, Vardy all day long, innit?
Vardy. Yeah, it's Vardy.
Come on. 0 positive COVID-19 tests. But people still say it's not safe football to come back. Lol.
You know what? It's great to hear that. You get me? 0 new positive tests. Let's hope they can keep it under control, not just for football, but for the whole country in all.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's a case of, you know what I mean? Like, we need football back, man, at any cost, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of everything.
As long as it's safe, I'm with it.
Yeah, of course. Guys, 10 more minutes. We're going to get 10 more minutes. Keep getting your questions in, guys. Doesn't matter what it is. We'll answer any questions as possible.
Yeah.
Best player ever for you?
Me, like I said, just them Ronaldinho. Best player I've ever seen is Ronaldinho.
I think for me as well. I think people get away with all this, like, you know, Messi and Ronaldo, but what in terms of what made me fall in love with football is Ronaldinho. Like watching them YouTube clips. You know how good it was to watch them YouTube clips when like Ronaldinho played a game and then it was like the only thing you could get his like best clips was on YouTube. And it was like, yo, man.
Yeah.
You know
exactly.
What I mean? Like,
Ronaldinho. Flawless Chris Gayle or Brian Lara. Come on, man. Big Chris Gayle fan, but Brian Lara is probably the greatest West Indian cricketer there's ever been. So yeah, you have to go.
By far.
Even though Chris Gayle a monster still. Don't get mistaken.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
Gayle a monster.
Prime Baggio or Del Piero?
Woo! That's a tough question, that. Both ballers. Again, preference. I would probably edge it to Del Piero, and that's just because I've seen more of Del Piero than I did Baggio.
Yeah, of course. Del Piero was one maverick player, man. Top 3 players in United in terms of quality and what they have done for us so far. Good question.
Top 3. I have to put Martial in there because of his goal return. Considering how our attacks and he's played under Mourinho, he was toxic. Van Gaal was okay, and we all know about Ollie's deficiencies. So I gotta put Martial in there. There isn't really too many high notes like that still. I suppose you have to put Rashford in there as well, because where would we be without him?
His goals, yeah, you would say.
You would have to say that. And
mine would be
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah,
go on. Wan-Bissaka.
Go on.
I was just going to say Pogba, because people forget the 2 trophies we won under Mourinho. He was instrumental in that team. So I go with them.
It's got to be, 100%. It's got to be them for the last 3 players. It's got to be the players we've got right now. Who would be your next Premier League champions after City and Liverpool? Ooh. Oz in it, right?
Could be us, but it depends. It could be Newcastle.
Yeah,
it could be Newcastle takeover goals, right? It could be Newcastle. Could be. I only see United, Newcastle. I'm trying to think anyone else in the mix. I don't really see anyone else. Those are the 2.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. Flawless. Similar question to my last one in midfield. Who would you rather have, Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets, or Scholes, Lampard, or Stevie G? I would have the Spaniards because they played on the same team. I would go with that one as well. Yeah,
I would go with this. Even though Scholes, one of my favorite United players of all time, that Xavi and Iniesta link up different. Xavi and Iniesta link up is different. So yeah, I'd go with the Spanish trio.
Yeah. Poch or Bielsa to succeed Ole?
I would prefer Poch. I'd take Bielsa though. I'd take anyone with a plan. So yeah, I'd either or, but yeah, I want Poch. I take the name of the
plan.
Yeah, the man with a plan. You know what I mean? I would take.
Yeah, man. This Newcastle takeover, what happened?
I hope you are right. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope you're right.
What reason?
Because then if Newcastle are a sleeping giant. They are once their support is immense. They're a one club place. There's only one club around there. It's packed out, and they are JV smoke on it, watching the likes of Matt Ritchie and Longstaffs, and the atmosphere is always rocking. So I don't. They could be like City in terms of success and just become an irritant.
Yeah, guys, keep getting your questions in, please. That'll be amazing. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep looking at more questions as you ask us. Ab says, would you take Erik ten Hag to replace Ole? That's another good manager there, but he's been under the radar now a little bit.
Yeah, I would take him though. Yeah, I would take Ten Hag.
This was a good question. What's your attack when it comes to females?
Why would you ask that? See that? If he was a girl asking that, I'm with it, innit? But as a guy asking that, like, it's what it is. I don't get why you would ask that.
Whatever floats about, that's what they're saying it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I think what types nowadays, it's a loose term, isn't it? Yeah. When you feel a guy, you feel it, innit?
Yeah. So if I like a girl, I like a girl. Like, if she's fire, she's fire. If she's not, she's not. And what's fire to me might not be fire to Saeed, or vice versa, innit?
Vice versa, 100%, man. But David Smith, man, shout out to himself this stuff.
Good to you, isn't it?
Worst game Man United has ever played. Wow.
In terms of how I felt at the time, or disappointed ones, like 6-1 City, or 6-1 City.
Yeah.
When we got knocked out of the Champions League by Bayern Munich and Robin scored the volley, and what annoyed me is I think the week before that, a few days before that, we got beat by Chelsea. And someone said, right, I feel like I've been beat by Chelsea past and present. So, yeah, it was just a bad week overall. There are 2 that stick out. What about you?
Yeah. For me, you got to look at the Seville, man, when we went out in the Champions League to Seville. What else is there, man? You got to look at even the one come closer home, man. That Newcastle 1-0 for me, man. I lost my head in, man. You get me? You know how I felt, man. When we lost 1-0, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man. Like, there's been a lot of games, man. Let me look. There's a couple of draws we had in Van Gaal's era, which I was like, the PSV one. I don't know if you remember that we drew to PSV, hardly had any shots on target. Yeah, man. Just them kind of ones for me where just absolutely, like, just got to me, man. And a couple of Mourinho's days as well. 0-0 against Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? Like, best African team. Like, what's your best African team if you're watching?
if I'm watching, because I don't have no allegiances to any of them. I like, so it's more so players, isn't it? Like if there's a player on a set team, I'm like, yeah. Like when the African nations come, I will try and catch it. But I don't.
I was like Ghana for some reason. Ghana, I don't know why. Ghana.
Yeah,
maybe it's 2010 World Cup.
Yeah, in the World Cups, I want the African teams, or if there's a Caribbean nation there, I want them to do well. So like when Trinidad and Tobago made one of the World Cups, I can't remember which one it was. Again, Jamaica, of course. Yeah. From in the back, and any African team. So your Ghanaians, yeah, of course. Let's see you do well.
Keep any questions in, guys. Prime Beckham in De Bruyne's position. Thoughts? Wow.
He would probably do under under Pep. Yes, Beckham would do very well with his crossing ability. Like, yeah, Pep's like that, isn't it? Like Pep, if you fit the system that Pep likes, you will flourish. Look at Sterling. You will flourish. And Sterling's good, but like I don't think he's like a world class. But Pep has him out here like he's world class. When you score in 25 goals and 30 or however many years,
that's it.
Can't argue with it. Can't argue with it.
100%, but you can't argue with it, man. Guys, 5 more minutes. Keep getting questions in, guys. It would be very, very appreciated.
Like, subscribe as well, people.
Yeah, man. 100%, man. Big up yourself, man. Aubameyang or Rashford?
Again, Rashford kind of plays from the left, and Aubameyang plays down the middle. So,
yeah, different positions, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's different.
Most underrated player this season for United.
Underrated player this season. Trying to think, because anytime one of our players does well, he gets praise because it's so thin. Like the quality is so thin. That's why. Wan-Bissaka is getting his praise. Maguire gets his praise. Fred's getting his praise finally.
Fred was like the one that plays that's made me believe now that. Ziad said, did Raphael leave too early?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's a mistake. Was it Van Gaal who sold him? Yeah, that was a mistake. Should have kept him.
Well, selling for peanuts, man. Him and Chicharito, man, selling for like 5 million, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
kept him. We only just replaced right back now. This season currently.
That's true, that, you know. True that. Who's had a better season? Right or Wan-Bissaka? Ooh, I would say Wan-Bissaka just.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka just because Wan-Bissaka rarely plays below a 7. Like he's 7 out of 10 or above pretty much every game.
I like these kind of questions, guys. Please kind of give me these questions. That would be brilliant. Is Lingard gaining back his confidence, or is it time to go?
It's time to go. No, I'm joking.
Shout out to Claus.
I love that because he was on the. It's just funny. Is Lingard back? His confidence. Is Lingard gaining?
When is Lingard back? Though? He has one good game and then he's like dead.
Lingard's one of them. System player. His confidence is shot, but I would keep him. I would definitely have him as a squad player because we know what he can do. You just have to play him. To me, you have to play him in the right system. Play him in the right system.
That's a good question, that, you know, because you know what I mean. Like, he's a good squad player because then you don't have to expect anything of him. Do you know what I mean? And we don't expect it out of him, and he's not playing when it's like first team. Then you don't say anything in it, do you?
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be playing first team, is my thing.
I think Van Bomber's underrated as Carrick. Wow, and Busquets. Your thoughts? Shout out to you, GM.
To tell you the truth, I don't think Carrick and Busquets are underrated now. I think people appreciate them now they've retired. I think you can look back and be like, oh, because when Carrick was playing, I was pretty harsh on Carrick. But once your football broadens, it's like you appreciate what he did. Do I believe, like, I'm not with Saeed on his world-class level, but he is a very good player. He's a very good player. I don't know if I didn't see, to tell you the truth, I didn't watch enough of Van Bommel.
Yeah. Shout out to the super chat, Akmal Cosman. He says, how do you rate Mr. Anthony Martial?
Very highly. If you let him go, it's absolutely silly. There's nothing that, as a striker, there's nothing he can't do. He can hold up the ball. He can link play. He can run the channels. He's strong. Right foot, left foot, good in the air. What more do we want from a striker? And he can play out, and he can play wide left. To me, I don't understand the Martial criticism. Never have, never.
This was a good one. Thoughts on Ruben Loftus-Cheek, man. The guy's been, like, you know, shadowing. He's not been very playing that much. I think he's a baller, you know. He's good in the air. He can play on the feet. He's quick on the ball. I think he's a quality player, man. And if you were to get him playing, like, he's 24 now, he needs to start playing, man.
That's what I'm saying. Baller. That's what he is. To me, baller. Like, he just needs games.
100%, man, 100%. Shout out to the super chat. Thanks for Jibsy. Do you see Bruno Pogba playing the last 9 games? Pogba box to box of Bruno number 10. Previous injured players and 3-month break obviously is key. True that.
See, I switch it around. I don't see why people have Pogba as the box to box and Bruno as the 10. To me, Bruno's bad defensively than Pogba. I'm freeing up Pogba. Me, Pogba's my luxury player. I'm putting you next to Bruno and another midfielder, where it's a Fred, Matic, McTominay. Right, used to do the running for him. Just give him the ball. Give him the ball.
Yeah, Bruno can defend as well, man. He's got that kind of bite about him as well.
Yes, he's got that nastiness about him. He's tenacious.
Yeah. Would you rather have Dan James in his early season good form in August or Jesse Lingard in his 2018 good form? What, 5 games? Yeah.
Yeah, hey, I'd rather have Lionel Jesse, man. Jesus, like, this guy danced at the Emirates twice. Get me? Back to back, like Jordan 96, 97. Like, props to him. Like, and he's still
well.
that fire. That Millie Rock was A1 as well. Like, he hit that, he landed that Millie Rock A1. So yeah, I'd have Jesse 2018 like that. Yeah, Lionel Jesse.
Who was a better manager, LVG or David Moyes?
Van Gaal, easily,
man.
The question, Van Gaal.
Yeah, it's got to be because of the fact that he had a bit of a more legacy in it, like at the club.
Moyes should have never got the job.
If Ollie steps down today, where do you rank him as amongst the best managers post Fergie?
You know what? I have Moyes as 4, and then the rest of them are all pretty much level because they all did very good things, bad things. Obviously, Mourinho won 2 trophies, but left the place toxic. Van Gaal won a trophy, but the football was boring. I don't think Ollie's good enough, but he's left it in a better place for the next manager. Like, the squad is much better now.
But then again, has he had long enough though? You know what I mean? Like, if he was to stay but then again, if he was to stay, if he stays and United don't get Champions League football, but then now we kind of lose our better players in terms of maybe Martial wants to leave. Imagine Martial comes to next season, yo, listen, I want to leave, man. And then you know what I mean? What's it called? Pogba leaves, and then you're down, man. 2 players there that are quality. So you know what I mean? It could end up like still being bad for Ollie.
Yeah.
But right now, obviously, it's good.
Ain't even good. We just think. No. Do you think we got lucky with it?
Who's we though? Is it United or Arsenal?
Which draw? Elaborate on that, my guy.
Does it mean the 5-5 one where they'll draw 5-5? Or I don't know.
I have no idea. Oh, sure.
Please elaborate on that one. Do you think Wesley Sneijder deserved the Ballon d'Or or back in the Inter 28? 100%, I think.
Yeah, because that Inter team, he was very influential on that Inter team. But Ballon d'Or, I don't pay no attention. That's just me personally. I never look for the winners or the losers. Like, to me, 100%, it's just like, 100%. What did your team win? That's what I look at. What did your team win?
There you go. Right, last couple of questions, guys. You've been appointed as CEO of Man United. You signed 3 players and you signed 3 players as self-players. What would you do?
The 3 players that signed easy: Sancho, Partey, Alphonso Davies, sell Pereira, Phil Jones, Luke Shaw.
Gotta be. I think I would sell Luke Shaw as well, Pereira, and I would sell Matic for me.
Okay.
And then I'll go by Partey, left back. I think Ronaldo or something like that, or even Luke Chilwell. I just done someone in it, and then I would go with maybe a striking option, maybe somewhere Werner or Harry Kane or whatnot. Good question. It says Artemal, thanks for a super chat. What's your prediction versus Spurs?
It depends on fitness levels, who's available, what team Ollie picks. If Ollie goes with the team, I'm thinking of 4-3-3 with Pogba, Bruno, and a Fred midfield 3. With Martial, Rashford, James, United win.
Yeah, true. Someone says Shaw is class. Would you reckon with that? You agree with that?
No, he's not class. Good squad player at most. That's it. Doesn't excel defensively. Doesn't excel offensively. He's just okay across the board.
Yeah, true. We'll get 3 more questions in, guys. What's when Fergie left, who did you want as manager?
I actually wanted Mourinho. At that point.
You know, that's a good one. Maybe that was the time for Mourinho to come.
Yeah, that was the time for Mourinho to come and have it for 2 years and then go for the next guy. With that team,
because then, I reckon he would have got a lot of that team because there was still like mentality was there though. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Someone said they wanted Klopp. You know what I mean? Someone wanted Klopp.
Klopp would have been the right decision. Fair enough. Yeah, the United board screwed that up. Like I said, United missed Klopp and Pep. So this is why the board now can't afford to miss a Pochettino and the manager from Ajax.
Yeah. What do we do with Henderson? Dean Henderson. Good question, that one.
I think you loan him back to Sheffield United for another season. So not this season, the next season.
Yeah.
And then it depends on De Gea's form. But I would get rid of if De Gea's form continues, I'd get rid of him.
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's go for one more. Will we sign Bellingham? See, I don't know the hype with him, you know what I mean? Like,
no, United is a strong possibility.
There you go then. Guys, that's been your Q&A. Big up Flawless for coming to the Q&A as always, man. Please plug your socials, bro.
Blessed for having me. People, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. That's me, Flawless. Also, YouTube, Sarcasm City. And catch me on From a Third Eye View. It's a radio show. We discuss all Premier League matters every Monday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Go check out the last show on the Pi Radio YouTube. Saeed was on there as well with Mr. Aaron United. So, yeah, go check that out.
And, yeah, man, let know people the guests that are coming on this week, man.
Zilf, you made me forget. So, yeah, we are joined by 2 very, very special guests. For all of you lot that watch, obviously, YouTube football channels, you know the Football Terrace. We got the man Terry coming on the show. So make sure one of the most hardworking guys when it comes to this YouTube football thing. And we will also be joined by ex-Liverpool and ex-England goalkeeper Chris Kirkland. So that's Monday. This Monday coming, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. It will be live on the Pi Radio YouTube and also the Pi Radio Twitter. So make sure you lock in.
Yeah, man. I'll put it on my description. Make sure you go check that out, guys. It's a very, very good podcast. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Pi Radio team and whatnot. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on, guys. Thank you very much. Flawless is in the chat. Good to see you, bro. And take care of yourself, yeah?
Yo, salute, man. Blessed for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. That's been Flawless, guys. Please respect his channel. Go check his channel out, guys. I've loved it, guys. I love chatting to you guys. You know what I mean? It's been a good show. Thanks for having me on. And yeah, man, we'll come again next week. Same time, 7 p.m., man. I'll be here. Answer your questions, guys. Answering any question we have. Saturday Q&A. And we'll just keep going, man. Even if it's on a season where we're playing, I'll still do the Q&A again. I will just have a chat and whatnot. But yeah, man, please like the video before you leave, guys. I appreciate it. If you do like the video or if you're watching this after the stream has finished, please like the video. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, I'll be tomorrow streaming the Straight Jacket podcast. Excuse me. I'll be streaming the Straight Jacket podcast tomorrow. That'll be out on Monday, 7 p.m. as usual. Make sure you check that out, guys. But yeah, man, thanks for having me on today. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And yeah, man, I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Have a nice Saturday. Make sure you stay safe. RIP George Floyd, man. And we'll be back soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.